Hello and welcome our viewers. You are watching WTV English News. I'm Tihar Kabi with the summary of the latest local developments. Prime Minister Haidar al-Abadi said that the parliamentary report on the investigation of fire for Safa stores containing the ballot boxes indicates that it is intentional. Al-Abadi said in his speech during the weekly conference that the investigation into the store's fire is a responsibility of the Electoral Commission. Note the security services, pointing out that the locks weren't broken and the cameras have been already disabled. The leader of the Sadrist movement, Mr. Muqtada Sadr, announced the formation of an alliance between Sairun and Fatah to form the largest bloc in parliament. Sadr said in a joint news conference with the head of the Fatah Alliance, Hadi Al-Amiri, that the news coalition in the national space maintains the tripartite alliance between Sairun and Al-Hikmah and Al-Wataniyah, while keeping the door open to other winning parties in the parliamentary elections. While Sadr said that the burning of ballot boxes is a crime, that he would announce his position after announcement of the results. The announcement of the alliance between Sairun and Al-Fatah was followed by meeting included the head of coalition of Law Noor al-Maliki and Security General of Asa'ib Ahl al-Haq Qais al-Khazali. Statement of the Coalition of State Laws say that the Al-Maliki received a delegation from Al-Fatah Alliance headed by Al-Khazali and discussed with him the future of political process in the light of developments in the current stage. According to the statement, that the two sides agreed to open to all partners in the political process to form a comprehensive national alliance and transition to national space with a view to build the state institutions and involve everyone in the preparation of the next government program. The Federal Court responded to the request to issue a decision to stop implementation of provisions of the law to amend the Act of House of Representatives. Spokesman for the court, Ayad Samouk, stressed that the established judicial norms prohibit the court from expressing an opinion or hint on the subject of original case before it, except when the ruling is handed down. The Electoral Commission requested the Federal Court to take urgent action to issue a court order to suspend the implementation of Third Amendment of Electoral Law and the suspension of work of the assigned judges. Ministry of Foreign Affairs announced that extradite of the accused by Kurdistan region to the German authorities is a legal violation because there is no joint agreement between the two countries to extradite the wanted man. Spokesman for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ahmed Mahjoub, pointed out that Baghdad considered it violation from the two sides because the exchange of wanted persons from the authority of the Federal Ministry of Justice indicated that Iraq is keen to punish the offender, but within the legal and constitutional context that don't touch the national sovereignty. The Supreme Judicial Council announced of arresting 6 accused of burning the Electoral Commission warehouses in Rasafa. Justice spokesman Abdel-Sattar Biqadar said that the judiciary also issued arrest warrants for 2 accused in the explosion of arms stocks in Sadr City. He pointed out that judicial procedures regarding the case concerning election fraud continue accurately away from wishes to get rid of political opponents by seizing the security forces' abilities to achieve personal interests. Turkish Defense Minister Nuruddin Cankili announced the establishment of military bases in northern Iraq for the first time. Cankili said that these bases will contribute to the success of military operations expected in northern Iraq against the PKK militants, stressing that his forces will remain in northern Iraq until the elimination of PKK elements. This was Prime Minister and Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces Haidar al-Abadi denied yesterday the existence of an agreement with the Turkish side on the military operations taking place inside the territory of Iraq, describing the Turkish government's comments on the pursuit of the Labour Party inside Iraq as electoral propaganda. Well, that's it with this news summary. WTV for tonight. Thank you for joining us.